the thing with string is you can check as to whether the string is a digit or not. That's a function of string. So what we can do is we can have this function called check input. It'll take a parameter called x, and it'll check whether x is a digit. So if x dot, I guess it is digit, equals true, it must be false. So false. Okay. What we can do is we can run this check x. So if So if it turns out that this x is a digit, then return true. Else print Okay. So yeah, it does the same as before. It gets this raw input of whatever we put in here, and then if we put in 2, it'll convert it to a string 2. And then it goes if check num. It'll check, and then it passes it and. So if these both turn out to be true, then you do this. We're using this keyword and. So if this and this is true, you could use or. We wouldn't make the program work in this instance, but or is another one. So if this or this is true, then but yeah, you can also use is not. So if this is not this, then yeah, if this is not this, if that is true, then do this. If this we need and. They're called Boolean operators, I think. So if it'll go through this, it'll check if this is going to be if this is a digit, and it'll check if this is a digit using this function. So if that equals true, then we generate our answer. Else it must not be true, so you print this, and do not return that. Print that. So yeah, basically, if this or that, if they've entered in crappy values, then it'll print they must be numbers, and it'll restart the program by calling the run function. And well, we need the guess to be that, so digit. Okay, so at the moment it'll go through and it'll check if what you've entered. It'll check if that's a digit, and then if it isn't, it'll print this. But the problem is it'll still go on to do this, and it'll enter this in. This will go into here, and it'll error. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. Yeah, it'll return false if it isn't a number. That's my bad. Guess it must be a number. Else it must return true, so then you just whack that in that else bracket. Okay. Oh yeah, so we need to cast them as integers. So at the moment it's taking this raw input, it's getting the string, it'll return true. So else. Okay. So this program as it is, it won't work. Because when it calls this check function, it's putting in answer and number, and they're both strings because we use raw input. Well, at least a number will be a string, answer will be a... Answer should... Actually, no, this will screw up too, because we're still calling raw input, and we're trying to generate a random integer with strings. So we need to do something called casting. So this will be a string that'll have, say, 5. Well, we can do something called casting, which is you put that, and this will basically convert num1 into an integer, int num1 and int num2. Oh well, sorry, that's how you do it in Java. Yep, and that'll cast them to integers. We need to do it for this one too. Okay, hopefully this works. Yeah. I'm just in the habit of doing that because the language I'm using at the moment, that's how you cast. Yeah. So, this will work. Lower value, 4, 5. Okay. Right. And that's not right either, is it? Okay. Okay. That was 4, 5. Yes, it does. Maybe that's it. Right. Had it right the first time. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And if we go run, oh. Okay. So I think this can conclude the tutorial on functions. if you have any questions, just please feel free to put them in the comment. Yeah, and if you didn't understand anything, also just ask in the comments. I only really feel compelled to do these tutorials when I really receive feedback for, like, I don't know, the 1 or 2 people who watch them. So yeah, do feel free. Oh, that was it. High score. See if you can implement the high score of guesses that it takes to to guess. Like, you can maybe call a function high score that'll return the amount of guesses, and we'll do the lowest amount so far. I think that'll wrap it up for today. See you soon.